Just how historical is Donald Trump's lead in the Republican presidential primary? What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video, and today it is time that we talk about the 2024 Republican presidential primary and answer the simple question: can DeSantis really overcome this huge lead by Trump, and what does history really say about Trump's lead? Because a lot of DeSantis people are arguing, well, historically, the front runner, never wins and all that other stuff, which we'll get to. But let me be 100% clear. I do support Trump. 100%. That's my opinion. I do support him. With that being said, I'm looking purely at the numbers of the RCP aggregate, the best polling aggregate, not just because it has Trump up, but really, what are the other polling aggregates? 538, skews the polling data. So, yeah, I personally believe that RCP is the best baseline because they go back to 2016, 2012, 2008. So we have several election cycles to go over worth of data. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. So again, we're just going to look purely at the raw polling data from RCP. Because when you look at specific polls from like 2008, then yeah, you're going to probably find one poll that has X up by so much. But it's like the RCP aggregate really smooths it out and gives you what the numbers on average show. And it is a very good baseline. In my opinion, the best and really the only polling aggregate out there, which I'm hoping to change, and I'm not going to get into it here, but point is, RCP is currently our best solution. Right now, let's start with the obvious. Trump is at a 40-point lead. That is currently as of now, August 17th. Could this change? Yes. So, Trump has a 40-point lead right now. Many DeSantis people are saying, historically, the front runner, never wins. Okay, 2016. And August 17th, the exact day we're currently in, Trump was up over let's see here. August 17th, Trump was up by 12 points. Now, this is a bit, misleading because there's a lot of other candidates and Bush was already imploding and all of that stuff. But at this point in time, Trump was up by 12 points. Okay, 2012. On August 17th, you look here. Where are you at? August 17th. This was with Mitt Romney up by 2 over Rick Perry. Notice the trend so far? In 2016, the nominee was up ahead right now. 2012, same deal. Let's look at 2008 for the Republican nomination. On August 17th, okay, Giuliani was up by just under 10 points over Thompson. Okay, so that's 3 election cycles for the Republican primary. And of the two, the person that was leading at this exact time won the nomination. But that's kind of misleading and, hey, these candidates, Giuliani, for example, he was only up by 10. That's not that big. Same thing with Romney, up by 2. Same thing with even Trump back then, up by 12. Trump is currently up by 40. That is 4 times bigger than his lead in 2016 at this exact time. That's the key difference, everybody. Trump, he was up by 12 points then. Or what was it? Exactly. Okay? Yeah, 12 points. Now he's up by 40. So the first argument is not really. This idea that, Trump's lead is, not that big compared to other people. It's freaking massive right now. It's the biggest lead of any competitive primary in modern history as of August 17th. It's true. And you notice all of these candidates, none of them were anywhere near 50%. The closest was actually Giuliani with 27% of the vote. That was the highest the frontrunner was at that time. I don't even think Trump was at what? August 17th? He was at 22%. Trump's currently at 54. Almost going to crack 55. This isn't, oh my God, it's a 30-point lead. It's like, but here's the difference. Trump is currently up by 40, and he's far above 50%. Mathematically, you cannot lose an election. All right, and again, I know each state votes differently, but in primaries, your national polling, they tend to correlate somewhat to your results in Iowa, New Hampshire, etc., the early states, generally speaking. With that being said, you don't lead by 40 points and give that up, especially when you're way above 50. You're not like a 50.1. You're at 55. So that gives you a little bit of leeway. But now this is where the part that all DeSantis people argue. But 2008 for the Democrat primary. Look here on August 17th, okay? Obama was down by 19 points. He was going to be the nominee. Here's the difference, though. Here's the big fat difference. Let's go to the time that DeSantis announced. I think it was May 25th. Obama was at 23%. He was down by 11. Today, August 17th, he's at 21% and down by 18. So slightly compared to May 25th, and I know Obama announced earlier, but we're just going to use DeSantis' announcement. It went from Clinton plus 11 to Clinton plus 19. However, Obama only went down 2 points. This had more to do with name recognition and all of that. Compare that to now. On May 25th, right here, DeSantis was at 21.3%. Right on the money. Currently, he's at 14.8%. Nearly half of what he was in May. Hell, he is half of what he was back in January. And look at Obama. All right, right here, Obama. In February, he was at 17%. Then he stagnated for basically the entire election. Then Iowa happened. Guys, there's no comparison. Obama back then, yes, he was down by quite a bit, but 2 things. 1, Obama never trended downward. He never lost half of his support. Unlike DeSantis. And number 2, Clinton, while she came close, was never at 50%. Look at August 17th right now. Clinton was at 40%. Trump's at 55%. You start looking at the math and you realize, wait a minute here. Obama was down. Don't get me wrong. He was down by almost 20. But DeSantis is down double that. And Obama barely won the primary. People forget that was close. But right now, the problem is, you start doing the math. It's like, you're telling me DeSantis is going to recover from losing half of your support with no signs of that trending upwards? There's no comparison. None at all. Obama Well, there's times that he dipped a tiny bit, some weeks, he went down a couple points, but he rebounded immediately. Where's that rebound here? One slight rebound right after he announced. Then it trended downward again. And there's been far and away no sign of that recovery. You just start doing the math, and unlike the Democrat primary, many people forget this. Many states, the Republican primary are winner take all. That means if Trump wins by a single vote, he gets all the delegates. The Democrats, it's all proportional if you get 15% of the vote. Republicans, a lot of winner take all and winner take most states. That's the key difference. Okay, if DeSantis, let's say he loses South Carolina by a vote. Trump gets all the delegates in that scenario. That's the problem. Same thing in California. That's the big difference. And now you're down by 40? Like, you may not even qualify for New Hampshire with this trend. That is why I'm saying, look, could it theoretically happen that DeSantis makes a comeback? I don't know how, but sure. But you're telling me that he's right now favored to come back? Based on what? He's been one of the only candidates that has been trending significantly downward. The only one to lose almost half of his support since his announcement. Everybody since their announcement has, gone up or stayed exactly the same. Even Nikki Haley. Whoop-de-frickin-do at that point. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.